Hello, all of you Star Wars fans and Moonskull fans and viewers and apparently Sevvy fans out there. Welcome. Glad to see you guys out there. This is our day before Easter Star Wars stream, and we're so excited you guys are joining us. We're gonna have a lot of fun. We're short one hero. But that's okay because the other three heroes, actually, yeah, they're probably in trouble. But let's go around and say hello to them. We'll start with we don't start with Sevvy too often. Let's say hello to Sevvy first. Hi, Sevs.
Hello, everybody. Moss is at a FurryCon, so he said that he was going to be busy this weekend. So I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully, we'll get to see some cool pictures of him at FurryCon.
Do you know why he goes to the FurryCon? I did find out.
Oh no, he didn't tell me why.
He doesn't actually go there dressed as a furry. He goes there dressed as a banana and looks for the people that have the monkey personas, hoping that they'll play with him.
Oh my god!
Yeah, nibble on him a little bit. That's why he goes there. So if you were wondering, that is why. That is why.
I'm not surprised. Wow. Moss, wow.
Somebody who looks very excited about that. Caleb, what's going on, man?
As someone who also has a monkey persona, or persona.
Oh no!
I'm very excited for Moss's journey to FurryCon, and I hope he's doing well. We miss you, bud. I'm excited to get into it.
Oh man!
Into the monkey costume so we can start eating Moss out, or
why? Why do you want to cancel me?
Whatever.
Oh God, man. Keaton, please say something that won't get me canceled.
So about the JFK assassinations.
Oh God. I can't win.
Yeah, let's
Star Wars. We're here to play Star Wars. Star Wars can't be canceled, right? Everyone loves Star Wars. I'm certainly ready to play. I'm excited.
Yes, at least hopefully they like our version of Star Wars. We don't do any of the Disney-fied garbage that they do. We tried. Well, originally we were trying to honor the spirit of George Lucas. Sometimes I think we may delve a little bit into a more risque version of the Lucas universe. But
if we want our characters to throw up, then by all means they can throw up.
Yeah, that was. I wish you wouldn't reminded me that you did that. Actually, yeah, that was something for sure. So as I noted, it is the night before Easter, and several of us do have early mornings with family and such. So it'll be a truncated episode by about an hour. But we are still here, and we're going to do that 2 hours for you. We're going to do a recap here in just a moment. But first, we have some benefits. Let's see. So, supporting Legend Seeker at the... Oh, I misread that. Okay. Supporting Legend Seeker at the Mythic tier. Darth Dave gives a Force token to Velrock and Moss. Moss isn't here, so I'll have to make a note so that he gets that next time.
That's both
of them. Yeah, I'm sure he would love that. We didn't get enough likes to hit the second tier to get that token, and we didn't get enough comments to get a token from that, but we were pretty close. So if you guys just comment a little bit more, you can help these guys out for free just by saying hello. So in total, we got 1 Force token to Velrock and to Moss. And then there's a personal note from Michaela. Wow, Michaela, that is an intense message. I will make sure not to read that out loud so everybody knows. And then we also have some trivia from Wilson, the unauthorized biography of Tom Hanks. He says, thanks to the future, Darth Cognis. I think there should be a comma. I think there's supposed to be a comma there. Thanks to the future Darth Cognis, Caleb's daughter, Sarah, managed to capture Darth Bane, though not for long. Bane was freed by A. Bane himself, B. Darth Xana, C. Darth Cognis freed him, D. Sarah's best friend, Lucia, or E. Sarah herself.
I think you know where I'm voting. D.
Not surprised.
Hey.
Oh man, I was gonna go for A too. I guess I'll go for C.
Wow.
No, E. I'll go with E.
A was Darth Bane, right?
Yeah, himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Darth
I
Bane is pretty strong,
actually
right?
don't remember, but I really liked Darth Xana, so I'm just going to say Darth Xana, B.
I think it's
I don't
E.
recognize
I said
any
E.
of these names, by the way.
And then Moss is going to pick D. No, you picked D. He's going to pick
C.
C. He's going to pick C. Moss will be C. Because he's getting
Green,
lots of
green, that's
vitamin
still
C
me.
in his bananas right now.
In the Netflix adaptation, Pedro Pascal plays Erudi.
Wow. Wow. I liked him when he died to the mountain. You know what? I did like him in Game of Thrones. And yes, that was a particularly good. All right, so we'll see what Wilson, the unauthorized biography of Tom Hanks, tells us the answer is. But wow, I just lost my language there. We will real quick do a recap. You
It's
guys,
D.
swoop, it's D. Oh, it finally paid off, Caleb.
Finally, that's like the third time it's paid off. He keeps choosing D.
Before meeting
Come on,
Sarah,
Diversify.
Lucia was a soldier in the same army as Dez, aka pre-Sith Darth Bane. Seeing her former comrade in arms tortured by the normally kind-hearted Sarah drove her to free Bane for both their sakes. There you go. There you go. So enjoy your Force tokens. So recap. Last time, you guys continued exploring, looking around in the Almas Temple, and as you passed the underground park, that feeling arrived again that there was some sort of darkness there, but also you felt drawn to it. And several of you failed some checks and were like, yeah, I got to find out what's in there. One of you didn't, I believe Anya. And she was
we
like-
didn't get to do checks. You just told us to go in there.
Oh, well, I guess it's not like 5e. So yeah, your stats were attacked, your willpower was attacked, and you felt compelled to go in there.
My willpower is so high right now.
And Anya was like, guys, this is a bad idea. This is really a bad idea. And you were all like, no, it's a good idea. And you went in there, and turned out she was right. It was a bad idea. And you all saw people from your past, and you had combat with them, only to realize, well, I guess Anya realized first, that you weren't really fighting these people at all. You were actually fighting each other and doing real harm to one another. So slowly you got each other out of that funk, and came to realize what had happened. Some of you got really traumatized by that, especially Dina. There was a vomit scene that we will not revisit involved. And then after that was done, you guys saw some slimes kind of slinking into the scene. And these slimes attacked you, and it turned out that whenever they hit you with their tendrils and stuff, you got like induced with madness and started attacking each other again. So maybe these things were kind of responsible for the whole madness of attacking each other. You defeated them, and the main slime became inert, but you could not destroy it. So you went upstairs looking for a container, and you found a Mandalorian lockbox. Perfect for storing something like this, and put it in there and sealed it tight. It's not going to be escaping anytime soon. I think that, oh no, Sevvy will never make a character named Zendaya. That does not happen.
No, thank you.
If she hates us. Exactly. And that was it. That's where we left off. That's where you guys are at. You're still on the second sub level of the Almas Academy. and trying to solve the mystery of what's going on there. So I'm going to move you guys to the appropriate map. Then I will move chat there as well, in that order.
Do I get my rescue destiny, by the way, for rescuing Dina?
What did you rescue her from?
From killing herself.
Sure, I'll give you that perk. Oh, I shouldn't though, because you ate vomit. I really shouldn't. But yes, that is fine.
Hey, man. Trandoshans are disgusting creatures.
They are, especially when you play them. They're very disgusting. Didn't you eat your own finger or something at one point too? I feel like.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like that happened. So chat. Here we go. Swap
We're not
you
supposed to be
over.
getting destiny points when we get our destinies, right?
So destiny points, you get one every time you level and when you fulfill your destiny. So all of these like small
Right.
destiny things that happen are supposed to make you feel like, I feel like I'm destined for something. Every time I rescue someone, these, things just go really well. And then this is supposed to be leading to something at some point that is actually your ultimate destiny. And when you get that, you get a destiny point and a bunch of other like permanent perks. Pretty cool.
Okay.
But all right, you guys are in the hallway. What would you like to do?
Keep looking around, obviously.
Wait.
wait.
Let's just all go.
I forgot. Yeah, Moravgi had stealthed ahead of you guys. That was the last thing he said he wanted to do.
Oh, yeah. Where's
Yeah,
he
he's still
stealthing at?
25.
Yeah.
I think he was stealthing this way.
Yep.
Where are you guys? Oh, I see. Okay.
He would have
Okay.
went here.
Let me see what chat's point of view on that is.
Just do perceptions and don't enter any rooms.
All right, so you... Oh, go ahead.
Oh yeah, so just do before Moravsky would have gone forward, Anya would have told him, just be very quiet, just listen, don't enter any rooms. If you see anybody, or if you open the door, you see anybody, just come back, but just be careful. Because so far, every time you have entered a room, you guys go into a coma or a dream, or your mind is taken over.
Got it, Master. I'll be as careful as I possibly can be.
Don't worry so much. It's all right. We can handle things.
Moravgi immediately opens a door.
Being a 7.5 foot tall giant, I'll try my best to be delicate.
Okay.
I mean, you do a pretty good job. You rolled a 25, so... All right, so you come to the end of this hallway and around the corner. You see some stairs. But those stairs are blocked off by a ton of rubble. They seem inaccessible.
Okay, I see a stream of water. We haven't checked this room, so I might slip back and I just see a very, very long hallway, so
There's just a very long hallway and a staircase that's been blocked by rubble. There's a couple of doors I can see down the hallway, but we should check this one together. Doesn't mean we have to go in it.
Yeah, we can get through that. He kind of rifles through his bag and pulls out the detonite again.
Oh God. Okay. Is this a door?
That is a door. Yes.
I want to roll perception to see if I hear anything before we open the door.
All right. Go ahead and give me that perception check.
can't hear a word you
If you're
just said.
talking, we can hear you.
Sorry, I was scrolling for something. I lost my spot. I'm just trying to find it. You don't hear anything in there.
Yeah. All right,
Crack it open.
Rafki.
You open it.
Yep.
Whoosh. The door swooshes.
Oh, what is that?
Did it swoosh with the right logo or?
Yes. And what you find is a surgical bay. The walls are sterile white. The room reeks of bleach and faintly mildew. A half dozen tables clutter the center. Optionally, no, I was supposed to read that part. There is a smaller blast door that leads to another room, but you don't know what's beyond it.
I want to do perception to see if I can see any of the people that are hiding, maybe, or a trap.
There's no traps in here.
Go for it.
22.
You do see a body in here, but it doesn't appear to be alive. One of the robed individuals that you guys saw earlier is lying behind this medical table.
Is it moving?
No.
I don't trust it. There's probably pretending to be dead. I will point that out to everybody. Can you move Dina over here, Erudi?
Dina's only at 14 HP, but I can move her over there.
Just move her
Make sure she stays to the middle or something.
I'm using
Anyway.
harm's way on her if she stays by me. See,
Well,
nothing in here. Don't worry about it. Come on in.
well,
Perfectly safe.
What we're looking for probably wouldn't be in a medical bay.
No, but there's probably something good in here. Can we look around for some med packs?
Yeah, go for it.
I look around for med packs.
With a perception check.
Oh.
I'll roll perception.
And you'll hear from your back. Oh, good. You found the medical bay. Some of you could probably use some treatment.
Not all of us can be Trandoshans, you know, a higher level being that can regenerate themselves. So, yeah.
I rolled a 17 to find. I rolled a 17 to find med packs.
You do find 2 med packs, but you also find something else that perhaps is more interesting to you. As you go to look around and you find these med packs and you look like on the counter and pick them up or whatever, there's a slight breeze in the room, which is strange because there's nowhere for a breeze to come from. And the cold breeze, I'm going to move this here so I can look at the mic as I read this. Behind you whips into the surgical center, sweeping up the burnt ashes of what appear to be ancient Jedi texts next to the body. One item stands out, however. At a cursory glance, it appears to be nothing more than a scrap of Durasheet, except that it seems to glow eerily.
I walk out of the room.
Okay, you walk out of the room.
Where you going? There's probably more stuff to look for in here. There's no reflective surfaces in here, is there?
Any reflective surfaces? Yes.
Yeah. There are. Okay, I will turn off the ears on Moravgi's helmet so he does not see that.
What can I roll to see if I can decipher what this glowing thing is?
I mean, you know that it is a scrap of Durasheet. I mean, you know that without even having a roll, it probably might have something engraved on it or something like that. But without actually going over and like inspecting it, you wouldn't be able to know what it says.
Hey, robot!
Hello, how can I help you?
Go grab that thing.
Oh, I would love to, except I don't have legs. I'm so sorry, Master.
You mean this thing right here? I'll pick it up.
Oh my god.
You head over and inspect it, Skak.
Becky looked really happy. Oh, he's back.
Kind of.
Can you hear us?
Damn it.
Sickly.
I guess my fix didn't work. I'm so mad. All
What
right.
happened?
Like,
He's still gone for me.
Yeah,
so.
he disappeared for me as well.
He's
You don't see me?
talking.
Now
Oh,
you're back.
there you go.
It just takes a second longer for us.
oh, okay. So you go over to inspect it, Skak, and you find that this dirt sheet contains a solitary passage written in a language you don't understand. You lift the unexpectedly heavy fragment, and among the only laser pen burned words written in a recognizable tongue are two defiled parts of a name. You see DA-TH and then R-V-N.
Darth what?
DATHRVN.
Mhm.
I'll put it in the game chat for you.
As a player, I've locked it in.
Darth Raven?
Don't know.
As a character, no clue.
No,
Oh.
it's obviously Darth Riven.
Darth Revan! Hey, we're in Dune! We have to kill Revan!
What? Wait, what did you say? Darth what?
She was close, but no cigar. I'm going to open up this blast door here.
Revan.
You said Ravon?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 1 second.
What? I'm not saying this in character.
What's he
Interesting.
doing? Looking for a meme or something?
Yeah, we're gonna leave it there for the moment. All right, so that's what it says.
What? I don't understand.
Don't worry about it for
What?
now.
I don't trust you.
Don't you play Star Wars: The Old Republic, Sevvy?
Not for a long time.
Probably hasn't played KOTOR 1.
She hasn't played KOTOR. But it's all right. It's also not who you guys think. So yeah, you got this text. You can't read it. It's in some other language. Beside, and then those words are kind of
Maybe.
defiled.
Oh, can you show it to the robot to see if the robot recognizes it?
Yeah, you could show it to 7A. Do you want to do that? I'm going to assume that's a yes. I'm sorry, I'm not looking at your faces.
Yeah, I was waiting for Sevvy to respond. It sounded like she's the one that wanted to show it to him.
Oh yeah, but you have it.
Well, I don't have it. It sounded like it just lifted up.
Oh.
Right?
Well, I was assuming you lifted it because you went over. You said that this is fine, but
Yeah, sorry. The way you said it made it sound like it lifted up, not lifted off.
Oh,
That makes
okay.
sense.
Yeah, I was narrating you lifting it up, but yeah, that's fine. So you show it to
I think it was still
7A,
connected.
and
sorry.
he goes, "Oh, yes, I recognize that language. That is written in Sith.
And what?
In Sith.
Bless you.
It's a dead language. Definitely Sith. It's a peculiar one. The passage it's a dead language, and the passage appears to, oh my, quite a bleak extract.
What's it say?
Sorry.
It reads, there is no passion. There is solely obsession. There is no knowledge. There is solely conviction. There is no purpose. There is solely will. There is nothing. Only me.
It's a little dark. What were these edgy teenage boys, the Sith?
Well, that is the Sith code.
I quite agree. Very bleak. And then right after
So
he
basically pointless.
after he reads that out loud, there is a deafening rumble, like that of a giant waking from its slumber that thunders through the surviving academy structure.
That's not even the Sith code. It's a lingering. Thank you.
It sounds like a
Um,
mantra of this particular person, whoever wrote it.
Fake propaganda.
And then after that that rumble, thunder.
Is the Edge Lord code. Thank you, Lynn Green.
Yeah.
Listen.
Yes. There is a violent quake. So the whole building shakes and things start rattling off the tables.
Oh no.
And then the door slams shut and then opens and slams shut and opens and then stays open again and everything goes still.
Okay. Is
I think these
everybody
drugs
okay?
are starting to affect me a little bit more. Did you guys see that, or was that just me?
No, we all
That
saw
didn't
it.
sound good. We should
Okay, so
fog
don't
off.
stand in any door frames, or you might get cut in half. Is what I'm gathering from this.
I think we awakened something.
And I would like to check out this blast door here.
Let me look at what you're looking at. All right, I'm gonna move this back over. So you're looking at yeah, I mean it's a blast door. Would you like to open it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna move this. All right, you open it, and inside is a nursery.
Are even the younglings slayed?
If they are, you see none of them resting here. It's empty.
Just a nursery. I saw another door up to the north.
Did you say there was a body in here too? I don't remember.
Yes, of a cultist.
Yes, that's what the Dura sheet was next to.
Okay. So can we lift up the body and see if he's got a blaster on him?
Yeah, you could check him out. He doesn't have anything else on him.
Griff.
Yeah, he had apparently some texts, and they kind of disintegrated as you guys walked in the room. But that one Dura sheet survived.
And then how about this thing? What was this again?
So this is all a surgical room. So that's a back to tank. Looks
Check it to see if there's any Bacta left.
Yeah, it looks non-functional. It didn't survive the raid.
Okay.
And then there was
There was a valve we could turn to fill it with Bacta or something.
there's a medical table, and then there's the cabinet where you guys found the med packs and what have you.
Do we need to use that on Dina? Did we use that already on Dina?
Yes, Anya
we
did.
did.
And she's only at 14.
She got significantly more messed up than we did.
Yeah, it didn't help that she attacked herself.
Yeah, Dina, next time you want to take yourself out, make sure you take other people out with you. Here, and I hand her a grenade.
Oh, thank you, Skak. She says quizzically.
I found another doorway up this way.
Murafki?
Yes, over here. There's a doorway.
I'm gonna give you my second lightsaber.
Robbie friends.
Anya, do you have a problem with the weapon that I made him? I worked really hard on that.
No, it's just that what we're fighting, the Sith and whatever manipulations that they're doing, they seem to be killed more easily with a lightsaber.
I think you mean energy in general. He's got a bowcaster, doesn't he? Lightsabers aren't all that. Come on.
So for now, I mean, you will give it back to me after, but for now, keep this on you.
Yeah, sure. I'll definitely be giving it right back when we're done.
I rolled an 8
Of course, Master.
for deception.
Wow. I don't think anyone's convinced.
I think most of you realize that Skak is jealous and he wants a lightsaber.
All right, I'm going to open this door.
You have your broken lightsaber.
I do.
Hold on. I want to do a perception before he opens the door to see if I hear anything coming from the other side. And I rolled the 24.
Yes. You hear movement on the other side.
Okay. I hear somebody on the other side. Get ready.
I spark up the lightsaber.
Can you put Dina right next to, hold on, I'm gonna move back one. Move here.
I'm gonna give you a little more detail. Aside from the movement,
Dina, move here.
Aside from the movement, you also hear talking some hushed talking, and you hear words like, we must believe in his name, like really cultish sounding stuff.
Okay. Well, they're cultists, so we can just ignore them and go to a different room.
My only fear is that they've already gotten the hollow tape that we're looking for.
Holocron? Holotape?
Holocron.
My only fear is that they have the holocron. And if these are people like the last cultists, we might be able to snap them out of their stupor. I would hate for them to die here.
I was hoping you were just going to end that sentence at snap them, but yeah, all right.
Could we have this so as soon as he opens the door, I can do that Jedi mind trick to snap one of them off?
Yeah, you can ready a force power that if he opens that door and you see one, that you can target them with it.
Maybe we can catch them in a surprise attack?
That depends on what actions you take when you open this door, but you could.
I'm going to open the door. Is everyone prepared?
Okay,
You want to?
ready.
All right.
Can you move Dina right next to Skak?
Wait, so we are killing them?
No.
Darn it.
Oh, actually, I guess if that's... Yeah, I'm going to give Anya back the lightsaber because I don't want to take someone's arm off.
Okay. All right.
I'm going to get ready to throw the stun grenade in there then.
Oh, that's a great idea.
All right.
Still got 2 of them on me.
Do I have any stun shit? No, that was Zen.
I have 2 of them if you want. I can give it to someone else.
Sure. Can I take one?
Yeah. You just press this button here and wait a second and then throw it.
I may come from a backwater place, but I'm not technologically inept.
I don't know.
Dina prepares her grenade.
Wait, what kind of grenade are you throwing?
We're going stun grenades, not grenades.
Oh, sorry, I must have misunderstood. She puts it away.
That's to kill yourself when you're at, the last, little bit of life. So you can take something else with you.
I'll stick to my pistol then.
Yeah. You got a stun setting on that, right?
Of course.
Cool.
And then she nonchalantly switches it to stun.
I will open up the door, grenade in hand.
All right. Swoosh, the door opens. You see beds.
All right. Going to stealth in.
Oh, sorry. I thought we were throwing our grenades in there. My grenade's in there.
Oh, well, yeah. I guess that makes the most sense.
You can just throw the grenades like over here.
Yeah.
Instantly throw nades in.
All right. What is the squares of those grenades? 2x2?
It's hang on. Let me step forward and I'll show you what do you mind if I step in so I can mark the squares?
Yep.
Okay. Oh my gosh, this is big. So it would be like, oh, oops, sorry, hold on. Like this. Make sense?
Got it.
Yep.
Now I can get it over there because I have a grenade launcher. There might be some negatives from Moravgi because he's throwing it.
Yeah, he's throwing it against this wall here because he can't really see what's in there. So he's just throwing it against this wall, hoping the ricochet will catch something.
Yeah. And the range is what? 6 or something like that?
For thrown weapons. I don't remember. I have a grenade launcher now, so I don't have it on my notes.
I think pretty sure you're gonna be at a -4 Moravgi and Skak. I think you're just good. So if you want to roll those.
It's a
2x2 hands of blue. Yeah.
Is it strength or dex?
Thrown is strength.
Strength. Okay. Strength at a -4. I'll drop a force point. See what we get. Oh, force point of 5. So just add 1 to this. So 22.
This is
Good lord.
Same damage as a frag grenade. So I'm just gonna roll for my frag grenade.
All right, go for it.
And it would be 23, not piercing damage, but stun damage.
Wow. Okay.
What is it? 46.
Yeah.
11.
All right, this is stun damage.
Well, plus your what is it? Half your level?
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah, half your
yeah,
level.
so plus 3, so 14 damage.
and that goes over their threshold. All right, so 2 of these guys actually slump over unconscious.
Oh, plus 2 for my destiny.
Right. Plus 2 for me as well.
Yeah,
One
that's
of
cool.
them does not. For some reason, he's linked to the wrong sheet. So let me make sure.
Yeah, we all get a plus 2 to our damage because of his destiny.
Oof.
Oh, plus point blank. So I also get a plus 1. So mine total would be 26, not 23.
All right, so 2 of them go unconscious. The ones at the top, I'm just going to mark them with little sleepy faces. This guy here does not, though he seems to kind of like lose his motor skills a little bit as he kind of like stumbles about. And that'll put us into some initiative.
Do you want to step into Moravgi since we were going in there? Should I move like up here, Erudi, or him up there?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Okay.
And only one of them can even get into the initiative, so I'll just add him.
Anya with these crazy initiatives. Oh, I guess she didn't roll hers. They just
I got a 15.
Dina. He's not here, and he goes first, of course.
Well, he should be next to me anyway. And Anya, I imagine, would be closer. Unless you didn't want to breach the room with us.
Do I have time to move, or is this a surprise round, Erudi?
I was kind of treating this as like a held action type thing, but and also I'm not sure Dina would charge in there without knowing the numbers at 14 HP.
No, yeah, I know she wouldn't, but she would be next to me at least. But she
Uh,
wouldn't have to be.
we'll throw her over here on the
Just asking.
stairwell, so she's still within your range technically. All right. Dina would do that thing she does so
born
well.
leader.
Give everybody a +1.
Yeah, she'll born leader you guys. But that means I got to keep line of sight. So,
No, she doesn't. Not anymore.
oh, okay. So she got the upgraded one.
Hmm.
All right, even better. Then yes, she will born leader you guys and be like, "You're doing great. I believe in all of you." And then she will, if she has an action to do something like stand defensively, she'll do that. I don't think she does. Moravgi.
All right. Do these guys look like cultists?
Yes, yes, they
Okay.
very much look like cultists.
Then the one who's still moving, we're gonna do a move. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I am going to. So I wouldn't be able to make it to him outright. So what I'm gonna do is use my. I have a certain feat that allows me to move double, and then I'm just trying to find it.
Your feet?
Burst of speed, yes.
Oh.
So I'll use
I was
burst of
thinking,
speed.
I thought your feet would take
Yeah,
you there.
oh my feet, yes. It just moves me 1 down the condition track.
Now I can't shoot the guy.
And then I am going to punch him in the face.
All right, let's see that punch.
Actually, instead of that, I'm gonna grab him.
Man, I could have given you my baton to stun him.
I didn't think about that. So we'll go for a grapple.
Oh wow, that's surprisingly low for you.
Yeah. I rolled a 6.
I got a 22.
22.
He rebukes your grapple, sir.
No.
Oh,
No, no.
well, actually, he's down. Nah, it won't matter. He's got a -2, but still higher than yours.
Way higher. Then for a swift action, I am going to start going up on the condition track.
All right.
Does stun reduce them to 0 HP? How does that work?
So it reduces them at half. So the HP goes at half. If it goes over their fortitude, then it's lowering their track as well. Which is why these guys are unconscious.
I think the stun grenade does full stun damage, not half. Is that what you're saying? It does half?
I think, well, all stun damage is halved. It's kind of like ion damage on non-droids. It never does full damage.
I see.
So-
It just says creatures you hit take full stun damage and has a chance of pushing the targets down the condition track.
Yeah, so I think because it's just like a frag grenade. If you hit, you do full. If you miss, you do half. But whatever the final damage is, stun always does half. So you did the full
But
amount, but it only ultimately does half of that full.
But yeah, as long as they are reduced to 0, technically still with the stun, I do get the temp HP. So
All right, yeah, take it.
Cool.
Oh, okay. So it's this guy. He's a little woozy, but he's got enough of his wits about him that he's going to defend himself. He kind of picks up his spear, almost like drunkenly, and he tries to stab Moravgi with it. I don't get powerful charge because you ran up on me, jerk. Oh boy. It doesn't have any force points either. All right, I'll just do a stab.
Yeah,
That's-
that'll hit.
Pretty good stab. For 14.
Right.
Wait, does that?
22 wouldn't have hit me, Moravgi, just saying.
If I wasn't down on the condition track, it wouldn't. So I'll take out my bonus hit points.
For some reason that's not factoring in my condition. It doesn't look like. Which is -2. I don't know if a 20 still hits you, but
A 20 just hits.
okay.
He didn't
all
get a -1 from each of us, right?
right. No, he got yours gave him the -2.
Okay, just making sure because I just read that it does 2 instead of 1.
Yeah, yours is the one that gave the -2 because it went over his damage threshold.
Damage because it goes over my bonus hit points.
Does the grenade do more?
Only if they get to 0, it does -5.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, if it drops them to 0, they go -5 on the condition track. If not, it's -2.
Got it.
But that's before the damage is halved. So his, I don't know if you calculated Moravgi's damage at half or at full.
All right, I'm sorry. So before the damage is halved.
Yeah, compare it to the damage threshold before having it.
Oh. So he should be down another. He's at -5.
Oh.
Oh, was he at -1 already?
But he was at -2.
Oh, well, it should just be 2 from each of us. So it'd be 4 total, not 5. Unless he was down 1 already.
Well, it doesn't. No. He's down 3 on the condition track, but 3 on the condition track is -5. It goes -1, -2, -5,
Oh, I see.
-10.
Sorry, I thought you were saying he was 5 down, 5 tiers.
Yeah, so he's got a -5, so that'll actually miss.
Yeah.
You get to keep your HP. A good call. Good call.
And he'd be at a -10 because he's down 4 on the condition track.
Good God, this guy is
Yeah, because it's 2
useless.
from each of us.
Why is he even here? Yeah, he very drunkenly swings at you. It is it's almost like pitiful.
Happening. Why is this happening to Erudi?
My guess is that Muppetosis is getting to him, and
I hate it when it does that, man. I hate it so much.
A little bit of felt got in the wiring and caused a little combustion.
I know.
Really making me mad.
So,
But yeah, it's really pitiful. It looks very pitiful.
Oh, now he's back.
Muppetosis looks very pitiful. Oh my god. So
No,
sorry.
his attempt to attack.
If you want if you want, I can write an eulogy, for you on your behalf of what are the perils of mapitosis and how nobody should ever sit on the demon's chair.
I think that's okay. We don't need to. No.
What are you writing him?
Eulogy.
Oh, there you go.
I heard it too, but I wasn't going to call her out on it.
Oh my god. I'm gonna punch him.
It wasn't me. I kept it to myself. He's the one that went for you. Oh God. All right, Skak. This guy looks utterly useless. He should be easy to take down.
Yeah. Let's see. The blaster carbine. We'll do that. Because that's the only thing that has a stun on it. So -5 is... No, -4, sorry. -3 because of Dina. So that's a 18.
Well, I mean, you definitely hit. He's got -$10 defenses.
And it would be 14 stun damage. Unless the stun damage is different. It's the same damage, right? With the stun setting?
Yeah, it just whenever you shoot with it, it does half of whatever it normally did.
So 14, 15 halved.
Well, I think that's going to take him down. Let me check here. Yep, he is stunned. He is unconscious. Easiest combat ever.
Those stun grenades.
We tie them up. So just making sure that I'll go over there, tie all of them up, and then use the Jedi mind trick while they are unconscious, because maybe it'll be easier to get them to snap out of it. Can I try that?
Good question. Can you Jedi mind trick someone who's unconscious?
Well,
Affect their dreams.
I guess.
Their dreams, because we talked to the woman in the coma, so she was unconscious.
I mean, I guess they're not dead, so their mind is technically still hearing you. Yeah, I guess that's a weird thing, but I've never encountered that. Yeah, you can go around and you'll have.
If they're unconscious, can I have advantage? Can I take a 10?
There is no advantage, and there's no taking 10 with the Force, but you're gonna have to pace it, doing them 1 minute at a time, so you get your power back each time. But they'll be unconscious for a long time, so that's fine. That's not gonna be no problem. And also their will defense right now is, because of those -10s, it is 0. So there's no way you could fail.
Awesome. My use the Force is a 17 without rolling.
So yeah, there's no way you could even fail. They just you succeed.
Okay. Then I will just make sure to snap them out of it, and then once I do that for all of them, I will wake them up.
I don't know that it works that way. I think stun has a certain period of time they have to be unconscious. But you can leave them tied up and like secured to a bed where, you know, they might be scared when they wake up, but at least they won't hurt anybody.
It just has to not roll a natural 1 on a Constitution check. Creatures knocked unconscious by stun damage do not die if it rolls a 1 on Constitution check to regain consciousness. Oh no, they just do. Sorry, they just do a Constitution check to regain consciousness. But they're at -10, so I don't know how well that's gonna go.
Okay, that's not gonna go well. All right, we're just gonna leave them tied up, and
Damn it, what is going on with my damn internet, man? I'm getting so pissed.
Manipulated your mind. Welcome to the world of whatever year we're in.
Or did I disappeared for me?
I'm getting so tired of this thing disconnecting me, man.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I can see him. Wait,
Yep,
did you hear anything I said?
I heard something, but it cut off.
Oh my god. Okay. I basically left him a note saying, "Welcome to the world of living. Somebody manipulated your brain. We'll be right back."
Well, we can actually do it. So it says after 1 minute is when you make the Constitution check. You just have to beat a DC 10, and if you fail that, then you can try again in an hour.
I'm gonna try it, but
Yeah. It's probably not
At a
going to go very
minus
well.
10.
yeah, that's a 4, and that's not. Yeah,
That's not even with the minus 10.
that is with the minus 10. Well,
Hey.
did he?
Yeah,
it
He
works out.
actually succeeded. Well, there you go. One of them does. He does not.
Okay.
So 2 of them remain unconscious. I'll say the leader and one of the underlings, and then the first underling actually does stir.
All right. Then I will tell the one that woke up, hey, do you remember anything?
Am I sick? Where am I?
Well, somebody controlled your mind and made you into a cultist where you only wanted to kill.
I remember the anger. Feels like a dream.
Yeah, exactly. I'll untie you. Can you take your 2 friends upstairs?
Friends? He looks over.
Those
Yes.
2?
I don't even know them.
Oh.
Maybe you'll know the
Okay,
guy
then.
that's up there already.
Okay, well, let me rephrase it. We've been saving a couple of you that have been under the influence of negative forces, and there's more of you upstairs. Why don't you take these 2 and see when they wake up and wait for us upstairs, and then we will leave this temple.
Okay. When they wake up, does their stun go away? The negatives?
Well, they can move up on the condition track at any time.
I couldn't remember if it was persistent.
Yeah, I don't think it's persistent.
Okay. Then he will not be too feeble to try to lift this guy. He still looks very confused. But looking around and seeing a big Trandoshan and Wookiee staring him down, he doesn't really feel like arguing. So he picks up one of them and
You guys
looks-
want to wait for me? I can help him bring the other one up there, since I
Yeah,
can
we'll
see in the
wait.
dark.
We'll wait for you.
perfect. So then you will take the other one, and you guys will go upstairs to the control room, where the other guy is currently napping against the control station when you guys walk in, and he wakes up with a start as the door swooshes.
You didn't turn the comm link down, did you? The volume on
Uh,
that's still up in case we needed you.
Yeah, it's fine. Of course not.
I'm gonna test it. Come
It's-
in. Hello.
Come in. Hello.
Okay, I'm gonna take that. Give it to the new guy. Look, you see these controls? This one
Yeah.
controls this floor, this floor, this floor, and this floor, so on and so forth. If we need you to switch the power to a different floor, just do it for us, all right? We're gonna get you all out of here. We got a ship. If you want to get off planet, don't even sweat it, all right?
Okay, but who are you guys?
He goes to the door and looks back right into the camera. We're the rebellion, baby.
Oh God. The men look at each other as you close the door behind you, and you return to your friend.
All right.
All right.
Still a lot of temple to explore.
Okay, so
Unfortunately.
Is there anything in this room?
No, it looks like it's like a sleeping quarters, probably where some Jedi had used to sleep, but it's very ransacked. There's nothing left in here.
All right.
All right, everyone, this way.
Leap over the water.
So that water is not exposed. That has a glass top.
oh, okay.
Oh, you know what else? Did we? Those guys have weapons? Maybe we should give them some weapons. I'll ask you
Mm.
which one of them, because there's 3 of them there now that are conscious, and then 2 that are unconscious.
Yes.
Yes, they all have spears.
All right. Who here knows how to use a blaster?
2 of them raise their hands.
All right, I'll give them blaster pistols.
All right, they are armed.
Now look, don't just go shooting at things randomly, okay? Confirm your target.
Okay. Don't worry, we won't shoot you guys.
Well, we'll let you know when we're coming up anyway.
He nods.
Yeah, let me take 2 of those out. Because I have so many on my belt.
Oh, you guys are going to want to see this.
Okay. Oh, what is this?
Oh my gosh, this goes down really far.
Yeah, you see a door that's already open. In fact, there's burn damage along the 4-meter wide entrance that appears to have actually enlarged it. A pulsating glow within lights up what otherwise would have been a darkened room, and inside you find a spherical energy cage floating on repulsor lifts. The glow. I'm sorry?
An energy cage?
Yes.
Like a prison?
Yes. The glow comes from a force field that surrounds the portable prison, and behind the bars lies a crumpled humanoid form.
Okay.
Well,
What does he look like, or she?
Do you go further into room to see?
Let me do a perception first for traps before we go in.
Master,
31.
if the Jedi decided to put this person in a cage, they should probably stay in that cage.
Let's just inspect it without going in first. I got
You don't,
31 for perception.
you don't see any traps or anything like that.
There's no traps in here. Imagine every room he says that because he just doesn't care.
I go inside.
When you do, the man, a Twi'lek, meets your gaze with a look of utter despair. Instead of exhibiting hope at the sight of potential rescuers, he looks away as if to say, "Leave me alone."
Oh no.
What crawled up his butt?
Well, my guess is that this is a person that has
Bravo,
up-
Anya. Bravo. This is indeed a
Oh.
person.
given up all hope because maybe he thinks we are illusions.
Oh.
We're not illusions. We're real.
He looks up again wordlessly and then just looks back to the floor, ignoring you.
What is Dina's persuasion?
Good.
Don't worry about her persuasion. I got this. Look, if you want to get rescued, we can get you out. If not, you can just sulk in the corner forever. Your choice.
Make your persuasion check.
Wait,
Maybe I should use force
No.
point.
Okay, I think your persuasion sucks. My persuasion is a 7. I think Dina's is higher. I think Dina should be the one talking.
hey, C69PO.
It's 7A.
How long ago was this temple ransacked?
Oh, well, I'm pretty sure I gave you that exposition a few sessions ago, but now I can't remember. One moment.
Couple decades, couple 100 years.
Oh, what a terrible persuasion.
Can you
And
have
and I just
Dina-
move on as soon as I say that. Like, if you know.
Can you have Dina use a force point and try and persuade him to talk to us and that we're real and his friends?
Yes, let me grab the information on Almas real quick. Hold on. All right. Almas. The Academy was attacked at the end of the Clone Wars. So like 8 years ago, something like that.
Okay.
All right.
You guys coming?
All right, so yeah, obviously he doesn't respond to you, but Dino will say, "Skak, maybe a gentler hand is required." And she'll approach and say something very diplomatic. Let me do a persuasion with a force point. Well, I should be doing that from here. My bad.
Hey, Michaela, can you peep kick chat?
What did I get? A 3?
Yeah. 25.
Wow.
Oh, there's a bot in Kick.
I don't know how long you've been down here, and I can tell that you are not in the greatest of shape, but you can't give up hope. If you want to be freed, maybe we can help you, but we need you to speak with us. The man will look up. I gotta scroll back because I went to go look for Almas. Nope, went too far. And he's gonna narrow his eyes and be like, "No one can save me. You should just leave."
We want to save you. We've been saving everybody that's stuck in this temple. We know that there is some dark forces that keep trying to enter our minds and fool us into destroying each other. We want to get everybody out of here, out of this temple. I'm sure that once we get you out of this temple, you can start to heal outside.
There's no rescuing. This place will destroy you. You should leave.
Why?
Have hope.
Why were you put here?
Because I failed.
Because you failed. Who did you fail?
Someone very dear to me.
Maybe we can start by our names. What is your name? I am Anya. This is Moravki. And she is Dina. The Trandoshan who just left is Kak.
My name is unimportant. I'm no longer who I was.
We always are who we were. We just grow. That is part of life.
I can't. I'm sorry.
Well, can we get you somewhere safe? You don't deserve to be suffering anymore.
Oh, but I do. Oh, but I do.
Were you here when this temple was attacked?
No. I should have never been here at all, but no. I was not here when this happened.
We're looking for an item. If you were here before, maybe you've seen it. It's a holocron. We want to make sure the Sith don't get it.
You're too late.
What do you mean we're too late?
The holocron you're looking for. The Inquisitor already has it in his possession.
Oh God, which Inquisitor?
Inquisitor Draco.
That name sounds familiar to me.
Yes. You'll remember.
Is he the dude that was trying to grab us when we escaped?
Yeah, you've seen him twice. You saw him when you were leaving Darga's palace. He was speaking to that Nemoidian.
Oh, shit.
He was also on the way to that planet when you guys left, and he had left. He had hailed you guys on the ship and said that no matter where you go, he'd find you. Essentially.
Shit.
Is Draco the one that you failed?
Draco? No. If anything, I've made Draco very happy. No. It's my Padawan that I failed.
Oh, are you a Jedi?
I was a Jedi. but I no longer have the will to go on.
I am a Jedi, and this is Moravki. He's my Padawan. Let
Then-
us help you heal.
If you care for your Padawan at all, you should leave. You lose him too.
I don't think I will. But if death comes to us, it is definitely part of the cycle. Better to do something about it than to let Draco grab the holocron and destroy the world.
This guy sounds like a buzzkill, honestly. We sure we want to take him?
He doesn't deserve to be left here.
I
Even
don't
if
know.
he
He
has
kind of thinks that he does.
even if he has given up hope, he still deserves to be free of this cage.
You cannot free me from this cage. Not this physical one or the one that is around my heart.
If you've given up, sir, you really have failed your Padawan.
How can I? Is there? If I do like use the force or something, can I get this thing to stop or use my lightsaber to cut it open so he can leave?
Do you have knowledge technology?
I will look
No.
at Skak. Skak, can you? You seem to be knowledgeable of technology.
All right, fine. What's your name, guy?
My name is unimportant.
All right, unimportant. Make me a deal. I get you out of this cage, you get me your lightsaber wherever it is.
Don't know where my lightsaber is. After
well,
my
that's
Good for you, unimportant.
I'm sorry, what, Moravki?
Sorry. Go ahead.
Well, what were you going to say before I continue?
He was gonna say,
Oh, well, if you've lost your lightsaber, then I can find it. Where specifically did you lose it at?
I don't know. I dropped it after my Padawan's lightsaber broke.
Yeah, but like this way or that way.
I don't know. Wherever I dropped it, Draco has it by now, I'm sure.
Okay,
sure?
what else can he offer then? You know how to cook? Can you cook? Can you cook us a meal? I mean, I'd even settle for something as small as that.
I'm not offering you anything. I just want to be left to die.
Well,
Let's have a look.
Can you tell us anything about Draco? Do you know if he's alone? Anything?
No.
Is he still here?
He's not alone. Inquisitor Draco and Rake Moon are down probably in the archives.
Drake Moon. Okay.
What a horrible
Archives. Archives.
Yeah.
We saw a set of stairs going downstairs. So I'm assuming that's where you mean the archives are down there.
There are many stairs. I don't know which ones you mean. You would need to go to the southwest, but
Okay, southwest.
you would be foolish to confront Draco. He's too powerful. And he commands...
Is west right or left?
That's left.
Thank you.
He commands beasts and powers and creatures you don't understand.
Well, then help us. We're
Can't.
going down there.
Not only do I not want to, but even if I did, I am malnourished, I am burnt, I have been tortured. I would be no use to you.
Well,
Be a good distraction.
But I don't want to live in a galaxy where all the Jedi are dead. And what I've done is part of my legacy. Just let me die.
well, friend, not all Jedi are dead. I am not the only Jedi who is alive. Just have some hope. Go upstairs. I understand that you're not in a place to fight. I'll give him some of my rations.
Yeah, there's 3
There's-
Jedi right here. You're looking at them.
So
not all dead.
it's a force field type cage, so you won't be actually able to hand anything through. And actually, since you did do that technology roll, This is a universal energy cage specifically designed to contain a Force user's powers. Prisoners in the cage can mildly use powers, but if they attempt to do anything too crazy, the cage will remotely shock them. If they try to escape, the cage will shock them. If you try to open the cage will shock them. If you damage the cage will shock them. It would be very risky to try to remove him from this cage.
Is there a way to turn
I
it
got a
off?
32. There's no way to turn it off.
There is, with a remote device that most likely is in the hands of his
Draco?
whoever's imprisoning.
Well, this is coming from what? Is there like a little device somewhere in here that's projecting it?
It doesn't tell me that. Let me think.
No
There
battery?
would have to be. I mean,
It just says he has a remote device that he can at random use to trigger the cage as well. And he can deactivate the cage. I don't know if he can deactivate it from a distance. He might have to do it in person.
Is this cage floating in the middle of the room, or is it attached to the ground, or is it attached to the ceiling?
It's a repulsor cage, so it's like floating in the middle of the room.
Well,
And there's nothing in here that's projecting this thing. It's just here somehow.
Yeah, the cage itself is producing the energy. Nothing's projecting. I don't know what you mean by that, I guess, but
What that? I just I'm just not understanding. That sounds too like magical for Star Wars.
Yeah.
it just says the cage has no visible controls, and the only two ways to open it are to destroy it, which endangers the life of the prisoner, or to have the remote, which you guys do not have.
That's stupid.
look, we're going to get whatever we need to free you. If your legacy is to die, well, then you might as well do that after trading some people, helping out. If you die here like this will be your legacy.
All right. Well, we'll see. We'll try to get you out and find the remote. Try to hold on to hope. You're not alone, no matter what the Sith make you believe.
I
Okay.
hope that I'll never see you again.
Let's just move on. We can't get him out
What a
of here.
sourpuss!
You don't understand. If I see you again, it most likely will mean you're a prisoner too. And the Inquisitor.
Everyone's been through crap, guy. You're not alone in that. Go ahead and sulk in your cage.
He is a sadistic torturer. You have been warned.
Ooh, that's fun.
Is it okay? You said there's nothing here, so the remote is nowhere in that room, right? Is that what you said?
Yeah, it would be.
Yeah, you
said
didn't see it, but yeah, go ahead.
Inquisitor Draco probably has it. Inquisitor Draco's to the southwest, which would be to our left and down.
Oh, we're going that
Now,
way.
it is possible you could destroy the cage without killing him, but it is just a risk.
What does it take?
So what if could I use move object from using the Force to break it open?
No.
So I would
And
have to use
force
a
powers
lightsaber.
specifically would actually probably trigger it shocking.
Shit. But if I attack it
Well-
with a lightsaber, that is gonna shock him.
Yep, you would damage the cage, which can be destroyed. That's the other way to get him out. But every time it takes damage or suffers anything, it will shock the person inside.
What does it take to, like, what? I'm
Essentially,
trying to
we
think
would need
of.
to do an absurd amount of damage just
Yeah,
one time.
are you saying we? But what kind of damage? Like, how do we damage it? I don't think I'm following
Yeah.
fully.
Could it be
Any kind of damage. You could shoot it, you could hit it, you could lightsaber it. Any kind of damage can potentially damage it. They are very, you would know from that roll, they're very resilient. So there is a damage reduction on these things. But yeah, every time they take any amount of damage, it will shock the prisoner.
What about detonate? Can I place that near it?
That is damage. It would
Is it
result.
resistant to it, though, is what I'm saying.
But it might kill him too.
It has a general damage reduction. So I think the only thing that would not be resisted is a lightsaber.
I think. Okay, I will ask him. Do you mind if I try to cut it open with my lightsaber? It might shock you.
By all means, end my suffering.
Okay, I will do a full round action attack.
Well, let me just read something. Explosives ignore damage reductions of objects to which they're attached. So the detonate could do the full damage.
Only to the ones that are attached, right?
Yeah.
To the cage.
Okay, do you want to try that first? Go ahead. If it only does damage to the cage and not him, then
Well, yeah,
can do
detonate
that.
is like a small explosive. It's meant to open doors and stuff.
okay.
So it's not gonna, as long as he stands on the other side of the cage, it's not gonna hit him.
We can try that. Yeah, let's try that.
Ryan says, I guarantee Sevvy wants a repulsor cage for her enemies in real life. That's probably
and there's-
true.
Sounds like a great idea, guys. If you're looking for something to buy me for my birthday,
Oh, God. Please don't.
Rudi's gonna end up in a cage.
Please don't.
I
No, I
live
don't-
stream it.
I don't have a whole lot of detonite. I've only got 2 things of it. So if we use it up here, we're out of luck elsewhere. But
It's your choice.
is there a way I could get it on the cage?
I mean, yeah, it's got some metal points where you could
I see.
put it.
Up to you, guy. You said you good?
Just do it if you're going to do it. And hopefully I won't be long for this world.
All right. So this would be, if I can get them to go off at the same time, it would be 10d6.
Oh, and real quick, do
That's what
any of
he's in.
you have the Discovery Destiny?
Tina does.
Dina does.
Locating this guy and freeing him from this cage will trigger her destiny. Oh.
Dina has discovery, so all defenses are +1.
So yeah, if you do get him out of here, her destiny will be triggered.
Let's see. I'm trying to see how I can do this. So I could put it on this point right here, and it would damage these 4 squares. So if he wants to stand here or here, he shouldn't get hit by it.
He just flat out doesn't move. He like doesn't respond to anything you're doing, but you can put it on the
Whichever
opposite side of the
square he's
cage from
in.
him. Yeah.
That's good. I'll be like, hey, can you move over to that side? And I wait like 10 seconds. Okay. And I go around to the other side.
Perfect.
And there's I can get both things of detonite to go off at the same time, I'm assuming. So I can like double up the charge. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. I get a +5 to explosive checks. We'll do a, what is the DC on it? Explosives requires a mechanics check. With successful mechanics checks, explosives ignore the damage reduction. Particularly good mechanics checks can result in increasing the damage even more. Multiple explosives ready to explode at the same time deal extra damage. Every time you double the number of explosives used, add +2 dice of damage.
Yeah, so it's 7d6.
76 with detonite. And then mechanics. Handle explosives. On a result of 25 or higher, it deals double damage. On a result of 35 or higher, it deals triple damage.
Oh, wow.
Ugh. All right. I'm going to use a force point.
All right.
Do I have any farseeing? No, I don't. Okay. Anyone want to help me to get +2 on it?
I don't have anything in mechanics.
Oh, I thought you did have mechanics.
Zen did.
You saved
thought
the
it was
wrong
Moravia.
character.
Yeah.
I definitely thought it was Moravia that had mechanics. I remember we talked about it pretty early in the campaign.
Dina has mechanics.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah. Dina can help me then, yeah.
And that way she's in harm's way with you.
17.
Yeah.
So you
All
get
right.
your bonus.
+2, +3, +8. Yeah. Okay, it does double damage.
Wow. So that is
14d6.
yeah, I was going to ask, is it double the dice or
76
double the
doubled.
Yeah. All right.
So this is 26 plus. Do I add half my level to explosives?
I think so. I think you would do it for all damage.
Yeah, for all damage. Okay, so 26 plus 3 is 29 plus
So 58.
is 31.
Oh,
So 62 total.
All right.
But yeah, I set it on a little timer, step back, and it just sort of does a little explosion.
Yeah, so it explodes and the cage kind of like rocks as it's like floating in the air, and the shields kind of like flare up red, and then you hear the man inside go "Ah! Ah!" as it like starts like shocking him.
Suck it up, buttercup.
I'm gonna roll this.
Oh boy.
So he like cries out, and then he like falls to the ground of the thing and sort of like panting or whatever, but he's not dead. And he kind of like shakily puts himself back up, and the cage is still intact, but it is damaged.
Great. I just wasted both our things at detonite on this guy.
Okay. It's does it look like it'll be almost open?
You got a really high technology roll. So you did 62. So you think it's about a little less than half destroyed.
Ah, shit. Okay, I guess I'll do a full round attack in the areas that Skak did.
You owe me
damage.
1,000 credits. Just saying.
Well, wait. He's gonna be long dead before we're able to destroy this cage.
We can't. There's nothing else that we can do.
We can take out the Inquisitor.
Well, does he? How hard does he look?
I mean, he looked bad when you even came in here. I would say just for the understanding mechanics wise, well, give me I'll have Dina do a medicine check. She'll examine it from the outside.
Well, I would hope so.
Oh God. Wait, not medicine, treat injury. Yeah, so she's gonna look at him mechanically. He's 4 levels down on the condition track. And these are persistent injuries from being tortured. He's got burn marks, and he's now probably below half of his HP. He is bloodied.
Okay, so he could still take some damage.
We didn't even do half damage to this cage with the bomb.
Yeah, who's going to reimburse me for that, by the way, if this guy doesn't get out of here?
Oops.
No takers? Am I just going to have to do eeny, meeny, miny, mo?
We'll figure it out. Yeah.
I think we should leave him for now and try to get that remote that Skak was talking about.
So you're volunteering to pay me back. Gotcha.
Yes, we can take it out of the.
He starts writing in his data pad. Moravgi
We can
owes
take it out of the
1,000
credits you owe me.
credits.
Oh my god.
I don't know what you're talking about.
If we can't use the force, I'm just not sure how much I can get damage. Because a lightsaber attack does 2d8 plus 11 or 2d8 plus 9.
You could do Battle Strike. That's technically not using the force on the cage, which would increase your damage a little. But yeah, and its damage reduction is like 20. So your lightsabers are probably the only thing that would be efficient at this point without more explosives.
Okay.
You could spend a destiny point on it.
You could spend a destiny point on it.
More
Feels
damage.
like this is something we should come back
If
to.
I spend, I know I'm just, if I spend a destiny point, would I get a d20 on my full round attack, so on both lightsabers?
I think it's only on one attack. But if you battle striked and then attacked and did a destiny point, you would do that damage, and all the dice would be doubled. It would be a pretty big attack.
Yeah.
But
Oh shit! I kind of want to try it out. So if I destiny, that would be 4d8 plus 11, right? No, or would it be
Yeah, it'd be 48 plus 11.
4d8 plus
11,
Oh,
and
plus
then
13.
and then whatever you did with
Plus-
battle strike. So whatever you roll for battle strike and that gives you extra will also be doubled.
Well, remember, if you're using 2 lightsabers, you only add your strength once, not twice.
Yeah. So I'll be doing. So I'm just gonna do one lightsaber because I can't do the other one. It won't hurt. It won't. Let me do battle strike.
I could attempt to time it and hit at the same time you do. With the other lightsaber.
If we do that, if we both hit at the same time, will it only shock him once?
Well, if you guys destroy it, I imagine it won't shock him at all.
Are you both using destiny points to do this?
This guy doesn't really want to live. We sure want to save this guy.
If you're both using destiny points, I would say you time it so perfectly because you're so in tune with the force that it would only count as one strike. But if not, no, it would be 2 strikes.
I could use a destiny point. I got 2 of them.
Okay. Then yes, we'll both use destiny points to do this.
Okay.
Okay, you're gonna want to hit right here. All right. This looks like the
All right.
most structural damage.
Okay. Let me do battle strike.
I also get 3d8 because of rapid strike.
Also, if I don't see you again, Mr. Twi'lek man, I hope you rot in hell for making me waste 1,000 credits on you.
Okay. So battle strike adds an additional 9 points of damage. And this would be,
And are you using a force point?
yeah.
Because that'll be 18 points of damage.
Okay. So 4d8 plus. So if I do this, I'm looking at my sheet. I have, I think, a +2. So plus. Am I reading this right? Hold on, Erudi, I'm gonna send you a thing. So
Open
if
your
I'm
sheet.
doing this, if I'm doing this right, would it be 4d8 plus 13? Am I reading this right?
That 2 is already factored into that 11 over there.
Okay, thank you. So it would be 4d8
I think.
plus
Hold on, let me look at your
11.
sheet. You hover over it.
Plus 18 plus the 2 from SCAC, right?
You know what? I'll
Sorry,
do.
I'm
Mhm.
back to reading mechanics. It says I can take a 20 on a mechanics check if we have time. How does that work? I guess for next time, since I didn't do it this time. But
Oh, why would yours be a 68?
Because the destiny point gives it a crit.
Oh, a crit
I
would
have-
be
And I have a rapid strike, which gives me an extra die.
D8. Yeah, so he gets 68
Ah.
total.
But mine is still a 4D8, right?
Yeah, yours will be 48. I'm gonna roll this test real quick. All right, so that does the 9. Okay, so that actually, yeah, does not. So yeah, it'll be 11 plus 2, so that will be plus 13 for you.
Okay. So, that's,
So 48 plus 13 plus 18.
yep, I got it. Plus the 2 from Skak for his destiny. Okay. All right, I got it. I'm gonna roll. Cross your fingers.
Good lord.
Oh shit.
All right, so that is
42 plus 59. It's like
Did you add the plus 2,
101.
Caleb?
Yep.
Did you add the
Yep.
plus 2 from Skak? Okay.
that's 100. Wow. All right. So you both look at each other. You tune to each other through the force, and then both in sync raise your lightsabers and strike into the heart of the cage, which ignites as your blades kind of sizzle against the blades, and the screen flickers and the cage shakes. He screams in pain. He does take his damage. It does not kill him. And the cage just kind of stutters and then falls to the ground with a crash, and the screen flickers out of
Yay.
existence.
Let's go.
Let's go. And all it cost was a destiny point.
And
Ooh,
1,000
destiny
credits worth.
point. What about my detonite?
Amazing. And that gives he looks first off shocked to be free from his prison. And freeing him and getting him out triggers the discovery destiny for Dina.
Which gives us a +1 to all defenses.
This wouldn't happen to trigger the destruction. Destiny.
Actually, I
redemption?
think it would.
Ooh.
I think it will count also as redemption, just because he was hopeless and they gave him hope.
You know, we
Well,
are rescuing him.
He still
Oh, wait,
is.
we already have mine.
He still is hopeless, but you also are still under the effect of your destiny from when you got the other guy redeemed.
Whatever, man.
So you guys gain a +2 destiny bonus on all damage rolls.
So yeah, you feel like
Holy moly!
your
That's for
What is
destruction?
yours?
Hmm.
Redemption is what is yours?
Mine
Oh,
is destruction, so it's a +2 damage.
So we get a +4 to damage rolls. Bro, we
Yeah.
can take this Inquisitor. Let's go kill him.
your destiny. You all feel like you've all on this adventure come a little closer to your destinies. And the man kind of like shakily crawls out of the cage and then looks around. He can't believe he's actually outside of this force field again.
I will give a med pack to Dina so Dina can do treat injury on him, please.
At this point, since he's out, I will write on some paper or whatever we have 1,000 credits. And I sort of fold it up and I put it in his front pocket.
Oh, Skak, you stop that, Dina says, like trying to swipe it away.
Hey, I don't want the guy to forget.
Well, I know that you don't want to be here. I know how that feels, but I'm going to treat you up all the same, Dina says as she kind of works on his injuries.
And now
Getting
I
a
will
little
give him
close
one
to
of
his
my
thigh there,
rations.
Dina.
I will give him one of my rations so he can have some food.
He'll take it. He doesn't seem like he's particularly hungry at the moment, or at least interested in eating. But he does look at Dina, and he looks down and he says, "My name was Thorla, Master Thorla."
It's nice to meet you, Master Thorlak. Now you can wait upstairs. We have rescued many others as well. And just rest upstairs.
I
We'll
will
see
stay
you.
here if it's all the same to you.
It's It's your choice. Well, may the
Man
force
up,
be with you.
dude. These guys need your help.
I think he's too tired to move.
And too weak. He's got persistent -10 right now. And probably
gonna pick him up.
malnourished and everything. And yeah, so now that you can see him clearly, this guy's been like extremely tortured. There are deep cut marks in his body, like burn marks that are like well beyond the 3rd degree. Somebody really did a number on this.
See, this is why I say Trandoshans are the apex species, because we could just heal all this.
Yeah.
And I'll pick him up and I'll take him up to the other room.
I will just caution you that being further upstairs will get you out of the mind control that seems to be happening on this floor.
I've already fallen to something much darker, but I'll keep that in mind.
Okay.
You're not gonna kill everyone, are you?
Caleb, I'm gonna whisper. Like,
Oh wow, you just called me the N-word.
What?
No, I haven't even typed yet. Didn't I just? Okay, there you are. Hopefully you can understand that typo.
Yeah.
I'm writing this down, by the way. This guy owes me 1,000 credits.
Yeah, I'm sure you are. I'm sure you are. As Skak starts carrying him out of there and he passes Moravgi, Thorla looks down at Moravgi as he's passing and then kind of does a weak double take and then like puts his hand like firmly on the wall trying to stop Skak from taking him any further. And he said, where did you get that? And he's looking down at your belt, Moravgi.
I found it in here. I was going to repair it.
Can I have it?
Yes.
He'll take it off his belt, give it to him.
He takes it and kind of cradles it against his chest tenderly. Thank you. Thank you.
But if I find yours, I'm keeping it.
He nods. That is fine. It's yours. And then
Man,
Skak, you're able
We're
to take
building
it.
ourselves a little Jedi army. How many do we have now? 4? Well, 4 here and 1 back at base, right? That's 5 total.
I think that is a good, honestly, dramatic moment to pause. I know we're 15 minutes out, but it was such a good ending. You guys did so good. I think that is a good spot to end for the night.
Can you spell his name for me so I can have it written down?
Yeah, let me copy paste. And in fact,
You still owe us as experience from before.
for the slimes and for your dudes today, I got them down. I'm gonna give. Can you give me a galactic lore check, Sevvy? And you can add. Yeah, you can add +5 to it.
Okay, I'll do that. Hold on. Galactic lore +5. Okay.
Working on that lightsaber.
26! Let's go!
All right. So now that you know his name, you've actually heard of this guy.
Okay.
He's decently well known among the Jedi.
Oh.
I just gotta find his little sidebar here so I can grab that name for you.
Master Thor something?
Thorla, I believe it is.
Garlic? Was it garlic?
Oh my god, how do I keep passing it?
With
That's good. I don't even know how to
That's what I
spell it
heard.
as long as I have the...
it sounded like he said garlic to me, but
It's not Professor Garlic, okay? His full name is Vin Thorla, but he just goes by Master Thorla. I will put it in.
Thorla?
I'll put it in chat here for you. Crap. There it is. And he studied at the Jedi Temple in Coruscant, and he had befriended a fellow student there named Devin. Thorla eventually became a Jedi Master and a skilled duelist. And about a year before the Clone Wars sparked, he and his Padawan had gone on a mission to investigate some pirates. But it cost him his Padawan's life, and Thorla had blamed himself for a student's death and exiled himself to Ryloth. And to kind of atone for what he considered a great failure, he had spent the next however many years rescuing slaves. He was doing like underground slave rescues of other Twi'leks. And then at one point they did offer him a position here at Almus Academy, but he turned it down. They reached out to him, tried to bring him back, and he said no. And then nobody had heard from him again. And then Order 66 happened, and he's presumed dead. So, but that's what you know about him.
Got it. I'll make sure to tell the party after we drop him off upstairs.
Damn shame Zen didn't make it here. He probably would have heard of him. Free and
Yeah.
people in Ryloth.
I'm sure Zen is still alive somewhere. There was
I
an
think
escape
so.
pod, right? Another one?
Hey, after Mass Effect and every single ending where Shepard supposedly died because there was like a nuclear bomb, like just whatever, and she still survived. I think Sin still alive.
Yeah.
I think you mean he.
Listen, he was jettisoned into the vacuum of space with Mort. Maybe if they like interlocked mouths and exchanged oxygen back and forth, perhaps maybe there could have been some chance, but I think that's
how
unlikely.
resistant to the forces of space are Twi'leks.
It could happen. It could
If
happen.
Twi'leks get their Leku pulled, they die. I don't think.
I imagine as soon as you get into space, they just like squeeze all your brains out.
Yeah, I was worried about.
I still think Sin could be alive.
Well, I mean, I guess you didn't see him die, so there's that old rule about deaths off screen.
I did not see him die. Correct.
Someone beamed him out right before the explosion.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Wow. But good job, guys.
Buddy.
Some awesome role play. You got a Jedi out of a prison, or at least somebody who was a Jedi, according to him. And you use a lot of resources to do it. I'm pretty proud of you guys. You tend to hoard your resources. I'm touched in my cold GM heart.
No one
And
died.
you said I couldn't be good.
Again, color me very surprised. I am very proud. I wish I could do more to reward you for. You know what? In fact, why don't you all take a force point, because I feel so moved, by what you've done.
A force point for each credit spent, right?
No.
But remember, they're temporary. They go away at the end of the session. Oh, sorry,
no. This is a real force point. This is a real force point.
Ooh.
Real one. Okay, I'm gonna
Probably
add it
one
to the ones on top then.
Oh man. But good stuff. Let's go around, let people know what you'll be up to. Save Sevvy for second last, me for last. We'll start with Velrock. Go.
Yeah, if you want to check out the work that I do, just go to myminifactory.com. Lots of miniatures there, Star Wars minis, fantasy minis. If you got a 3D printer, check it out. Keep an eye out as well. I will be doing some announcements for my next Kickstarter soon, so it's going to be big. Caleb.
Hey, I'm just so happy to be able to play again. You guys can find me at Laylines or Fires of the Albatross for music. Laylines is going to have something coming up in October. We're deeming it Glocktober. So if you have the lookout for that, the Glock EP, it's going to be ridiculous.
This sounds dangerous.
Aside from that, you guys can find me here. And I'll throw it over to Sevvy.
All right. Well, hello, everybody. You can usually find me in my two YouTube channels, Legally Sevvy, and then my main channel, Sevvy Love, which you can just go ahead and follow me where I play games as well. My Twitch and my Kick, and then here on Moonskull, So reminder, no stream tomorrow because it is Easter. I still have to put up the poll up to see what game I'm going to be playing on Sunday, so make sure to check it out. And I think that is mostly it. I will pass it to Erudi.
Yep. You can find me here on Moonskull multiple times a week. You can also find me over on Legend Seeker, the tabletop role-playing game I am making for you guys to replace the big three and give you a one-stop solution and a product from people who don't hate you. And it'll be a lot of fun. We've expanded the team. We've got Frost and Moss on there now. So a bunch of people who love you and hopefully you love in return, making a game that's going to be epic. So you can come see us write the lore for free on Legend Seeker, the YouTube channel, or you can go to the Patreon and support and actually get access to the books early and read the content and give us feedback. So that is always extremely welcome. I think that's it. I don't have anything else to throw out there to you guys. So happy Easter. Hope to see everybody on Monday for Call of Cthulhu. All right. Bye, guys.
Happy Easter.